In this video we will talk about chapter 2.4 which is undetermined like coefficient methods. So this is kind of a bit longer topic, so I will divide it into two parts. So this time, instead of going with tutorial, I plan to go with first a bit of lecture slide, then going to the part of tutorial, doing the questions of tutorial. So first of all, when we wrote any like homogeneous equation, there was something like I give as an example 2x y double prime plus let's write it square 5 xy prime plus 6y, which is equal to 0. So you can tell that this is from the previous topic, Cauchy-Euler homogeneous equation. So there is two cases. First of all, this is equal to 0, which means it is homogeneous. The other thing is it is Cauchy-Euler method, because there is double prime, there is x squared, there is prime, this is x, and this has no prime, so there is no x. Or like x is equal to 1, I can say. So this time, if we have any equation like this, but the answer, let me copy it, the same thing, 5xy prime plus 6y is not equal to 0. Let's say it is equal to 6x. So first of all, this part should be a function of x. That is normally will be given like this. However, when we did the homogeneous equation, we just assumed that y is equal to yc, which is c, you remember, right? How we did the homogeneous equation. Yc is what we get from the homogeneous equation part. However, in this kind of answer, there is also a part of yp. So in non-homogeneous equation, y is equal to yc plus yp. So if this part looks a bit, confusing, a bit kind of hard, don't worry. When we see the question, you will fully understand. So let's move on to a question. Not question yet. Sorry. So what can be the gx? What our gx can be? I'll just give examples from our lecture slides, which is it can be 10, because x is 1 here, which is not written, like x is equal to 1, or we can say like x is over 0. There is x squared, like it can be 5x, because it is only the function of x, which is written with gx. Again, 15x negative 10 plus 3e over negative x. This is the function of x. There is no y. It can be like this, 5x plus 3. It doesn't mean that it is not function of x, because there is x over 0 here and 1 here. So it is totally fine. So when we move on, the form of yp, which is we need to know, sorry, the yp will be in form of some like given answer. So let's say if our gx is equal to 5, or any constant, so our yp will be in form of a. If it is, for example, 5x plus 7, it will be ax plus b. Well, right now we are going increasing one by one. By the way, you need to know this whole kind of formulas, I can say formulas or rules, by heart. You need to understand and know them by heart. 3x squared plus 2, for example, it will be ax squared plus bx plus c. Now take note that there is no x, like something with x, so it is basically the same thing as 3x squared plus 0 multiplied by x plus 2, but in the equation we write this b. So when there is this kind of equation, let me give another example, 5x cubed plus 3, for example, you look at the highest like highest power, then I will write a x cubed plus b x squared plus c x plus d. So it is like understandable, right? So you don't mind what is there. For sine, for sine for x, for example, we need to write a cosine for x plus b sine for x. Or if it is, for example, cosine 8x, it will be, you tell the same thing, it will be a cosine 8x plus b cosine 8x. Sorry, sine. So the part that should be understood here, sine and cosine is almost the same thing. There is no difference in writing the parts. Let's say it is e over 5x, so it's gonna become a e over 5x. If it is like e over 10 x squared, then it's gonna become a over a multiplied by e over 10x squared. Then it can be the multiplication of some like x functions, which is like 9x negative 2 multiplied by e over 5x. So in that one we consider this part, we don't look at this, so easy way is, how did we write this one? It was a x plus b, right? Then we multiplied e over 5x. Easy. Again, if we have x squared e 5x, we don't look at this part, we just write, how did we write x squared? It's gonna become ax squared plus bx plus c multiplied by e over 5x. So easy. Again, now let's move on to the like third one, the other one, e over 3x sine 4x. So how did we write the sine for x? If you remember, it was a sine, a cosine for x plus b sine for x. So if I'm gonna multiply this one here, I can write it like this, or I can just add e over 3x to both of the parts. So this is how it's given in the lecture slide. There is no difference. So it move on and like it goes just like this. You just have a look at these rules and try to learn them by heart. And here we assume that in the particular solution yp is not duplicated by yc, which is a complementary solution. You will understand in a minute like what does it mean. So actually there is two cases which you will see in the future. Yp is not equal to yc, or I mean not in the form of yc. The other one is yp case 2 is in the form of yc. So we will make a bit of shifts there. We will see that in a question as well. So let me show you the example from example 1 from lecture slide. So it says that y double prime plus 4y prime negative 2y is equal to 2x squared negative 3x plus 6. So first of all, we can see that this is a non-homogeneous equation because this part is gx. It is not 0, it is a function of x. So first of all, we need to find the complementary solution, which is yc. How do we find it? We write the same equation, however we make it look like homogeneous. We write it's equal to 0. So from that part, if you remember, how did we do it? From chapter 2.2, I guess, we do write auxiliary equation, which was for m negative 2 is equal to 0. After writing this, we need to find the roots. So root 1 is negative 2 negative square root 6, m2 is negative 2 plus square root 6. So as you can see, these are real roots, and as well, if they are real roots and they are not equal, It means that discriminant is bigger than 0. This is case 1. So what was our answer for case 1? If you remember, y, c, now it is complementary, we don't write just y. C1 e over mx m1x plus C2 e over m2x. Now here, our C1 we don't know, just we write e. M1 is negative 2 negative square root 6x plus C2 e over negative 2 plus square root 6x. That's it. That's all about it. We just need to multiply. I just forgot to put this. That's it. That's it actually. So after we know yc, to find y we need to know yp as well, right? Yp as well. So let's find out what is yp. So in our question, gx is given in the form of 2x squared negative 3x plus 6, right? Now as you remember from this, it's gonna become ax squared negative positive bx positive c. So this should be the form of it. So I just write yp will be in form of ax squared plus bx plus c. And what's gonna be y prime p? As you can say from here, it's gonna be 2ax plus b. And for y double prime p, it's gonna be 2a. So after we know this, we need to substitute it to our main equation, which was y double prime plus 4y prime negative 2y so is equal to 2x squared negative 3x plus 6. So what is y double prime? Y double prime is 2a plus 4 multiplied by y prime is 2ax plus b negative 2. Y is ax squared plus bx plus c. Now I just don't write this part, it will be the same. So I just write 2a plus 8ax plus 4b negative 2ax squared negative 2bx negative 2c is equal to 2x squared negative 3x plus 6. As you know, it came from here. So let's combine the parts which are almost the same. So if you look at ax squared, so there is negative 2ax squared. If you look at x, there is plus 8a negative 2b x. And we look at a and b and c, so there is 2a plus 4b negative 2c. Yes, and it is equal to 3x plus 6. So from here, the rest part is easy. The x squared, the coefficient in front of x squared should be equal to the coefficient here. So negative 2a is equal to 2. So a is negative 1, as you can say. Okay. So after knowing this, we can find this one, which is 8a negative 2b should be equal to negative 3. We know already what is a, which is negative 1. So negative 8 negative 2b is equal to negative 3. And negative 2b is equal to 5. And b is equal to negative 5 over 2. And when we move to find the c, so we'll write 2a plus 4b negative, I think it was 2c, right? Yes, is equal to 6. So we know a is negative 1, so it's gonna be negative 2 plus 4 multiplied by negative 5 over 2 negative 2c is equal to 6. And let's do the calculation. It's gonna be negative 10, negative 2 here, negative 2c is equal to 6. Negative 2c is equal to 18, no sorry, 18, and c is equal to negative 9. That's it actually. You know already what is a, b, and c. And if you remember in the first part, we wrote that yp is equal to ax squared plus bx plus c. So you already know what is a, b, and c. Let's put them there. A is negative 1, so it will become negative x squared. B is negative 5 over 2, so it's gonna become negative 5 over 2x negative 9. Yes, this is our yp. So, and we said in the very beginning y is equal to yc plus yp, and our yc was equal to, so our y is equal to c1 e over negative 2 negative 6x plus c2 e over negative 2 negative positive 6x negative x squared negative 5 over 2x negative 9. Yes, so that is all about this. In the next video I will try to show the tutorial questions. Thank you so much for your attention. Have a good day, and please rate us, give your feedback so we can know how we can improve, so we can know if you want us to continue doing this job. Thank you so much.